Welcome back to another edition of What's for Lunch. Today, we're doing another MRE. It is beef patty, jalapeno, pepper jack. Menu number 19. This is out of a 2021 box, either 2021 or 2022. So, still pretty new, pretty recent. And let's get it open up and see what we got in here. I have never tried this one, so I'm curious as to how this beef patty is. Could be pretty interesting. So, okay. Let's see what we got here. All right, right off the bat, beef patty with jalapeno. It feels like just a piece of Spam, so a square beef patty. So there's that. The sleeve. Ooh, another new thing for me. Au gratin potatoes. Ooh, that sounds interesting. She sounds good. Got our accessory packet. This is new also. Cheese spread with bacon. So that's a new one for me. All right, so 3 things that I have not tried. Oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie. Fat-free mayonnaise. M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms. Tortillas. Okay. Apparently I'm supposed to put the hamburger inside the tortillas. Orange beverage powder. Standard issue spoon. Barbecue sauce. Okay, so we got the mayo, we got the barbecue sauce. The FRH. And beverage bag, which I never use. All right, well, I'm going to get this going in the heater. In the meantime, let's take a walk out and see what's going on in the production office and out in the shop. All right, let's take a walk around the shop and see what we got going on. Coming off the printer here, we have some skulls for a snowmobile wrap that we're doing right now. This printer's idle. Here's some more skulls, Brookfield Police. We have 10 more MPD cars coming up, so we're starting to get those graphics prepped and ready. So as soon as we get the call to go do those, we are actually ready for those. I got a couple signs we have to do today. This is the new Hoopster mobile right here. We got to get this thing wrapped and ready to go. Not today. There's Dan doing his favorite.
Oh, FedEx. X-Fed.
X-Fed. What is this? Like the 4th or 5th one you've done last couple weeks?
So, yeah, close. This one's a little different, folks. I've never done a door like this, so I don't...
Yeah, I haven't seen one like this in a long time with the door like this. They're always roll-ups.
Yeah, I can't recall in the last 4 years I've worked here that I've ever done one like this.
Yeah, I've seen, I think, one of these before.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're almost ready to rock on this thing, right?
Yeah, I got to clean the front part.
Okay.
It actually goes up on
Up on the bubble.
On the bubble, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there's that. We have Penske truck. I just had to do half of it. So just the forward half and then some lettering back here. That's got to go. Tomorrow I got to winterize this boat for my buddy. He is actually storing it here this winter. He keeps it on Lake Geneva. He was storing it at a place out there. He didn't have a trailer. And for what he was spending to store this thing and winterize it, he's able to buy this trailer. And within 2 years, it's already paid for itself. So we're going to winterize that tomorrow. Get that put in its hole for storage. Out here, not too much in the lot right now. Got a couple of Brookfield cars back here that we just finished up. Where are they? Back here. And we got these 2 vehicles that are for a 5-star construction out of Chicago that need to get the finish a design layout on these, and then get those in, get them out of here hopefully in the next couple weeks. And yeah, that's really it for around the shop right now. So I had to walk away and take care of a customer, so we're just going to get everything going here. We're going to get this heater heating up and get our beef patty in here. All right, so you saw it in the shop. We're doing a snowmobile wrap. I don't think I looked at the snowmobile, but it's a newer, I believe, Skidoo. Yeah, a newer Skidoo. So doing a skull wrap on there, and currently a lot of design coming in. That's on the horizon here again. It never seems to go away, obviously. We got a tow truck coming in. I think I've done some videos on the Viscanos trucks. Got one coming in for a repair. Plenty of squad cars. Milwaukee, Brookfield. I think that's generally what we have going on right now. Maybe a couple other ones rolling in. We have a Lisbon Fire Department ambulance coming in from North Central Emergency Services, I believe. Yeah, where is this coming from? This is a newer customer of ours, and yeah, so North Central Ambulance. All right, let's get the beef patty in. And I think I'm also going to heat up the potatoes at the same time. So let's get these guys in here too on the bottom side of the heater. No, and I'm actually going to set the tortillas right on top. Get a little heat into those. So triple duty. Yeah, let's see what we got here for the orange type 3 beverage base. But so I'm looking forward to the relationship with this North Central Ambulance. I'm hoping they can send a decent amount of work our way. Let's see, what else do we have going on? I'm currently doing, actually right now, working on a video for, I believe at the last What's for Lunch, I talked about we were switching over a tow truck from one of our current customers to a new customer that bought it from him. So I'm currently editing the video for that. So we got that going on. Looks like Tang. What about covers? What's currently going on? I think I told you in the last video also I did sign up for the U-Haul contract, so a lot of that's been coming through. I should be seeing some trucks showing up here in probably a few weeks. And oh, we're doing, here's something that's pretty cool. I don't know if I talked about this in the last video or not. So I am going to, with the police departments and that, back in the day, all the cars we did had roof numbers on them. So we got a black and white, they had the roof number on. So there was choppers, there was county choppers, there was local choppers. Had to be able to identify the cars obviously on scene. And we ended up, all our choppers disappeared one way or another. Either they were destroyed or sold off, and there was no air support really for the counties. Well, in the last 10 years, as drone technology has gotten better and better, the drones have replaced the choppers, and so now we're in need of roof numbers on these squads. And there's a new product that I'm going to be rolling out here. It's not my product, but I'm going to be pretty much the only person here in the Midwest that's going to be doing this. We're going to be doing infrared roof numbers for these squads. So starting out for Walworth County, they're going to be the first ones putting it into play. And I've had some, sample pictures come back from samples we put out, and it is cool. So you can clearly identify these squads at night, using the infrared technology, which is great for these guys. So, yeah, we're the first ones that I know of in the area, as I've been talking to the manufacturer about this. So that's kind of exciting. Let's see here. Let's open up. Well, we got the cheese spread. There's no snacks in this one. I mean, other than the M&Ms. There's the oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie. You can dig into this and see what we got here. But I don't know how many of you watched the last video, that the road trip video. So I'll talk a little bit more about that stuff that I missed in the video. With the whole tollgate situation. So the tollgate that I got stuck at, the one, I wasn't sure if it was prior to that one or the one after that one. I think it was the one after that one, right where it's about to get on the Skyway. We're pulling up in our lane. There's a truck or a car in front of us, so we just kind of start scooting up, and I see in the mirror there's another tractor trailer coming in the lane, in the right lane next to me. And then, like, I told my kid, I'm like, he doesn't seem to be really slowing down that much. You can see he slowed down to maybe 30 miles an hour and never stopped. Boom, right through the gate. The gate flips back, and you're just kind of looking like, did that really just happen? I wish we could have got that on film, but my kid really wasn't in the mood to film, and obviously I was driving, so, and that's not very good. Pretty dry. Wish could have got that on film. I was also down a camera. I'm still down a camera. I run off of 2 GoPros. Every once in a while I use my Canon DSLR camera, but I generally run off of 2 GoPros. The first one I bought was a GoPro 11 Hero Black Mini, and it's nice to be able to just wear that one. It doesn't have any screens on it. Bought that December of last year. And for the last couple videos, and especially this last one that I shot for the tow truck, get a couple seconds in, sometimes 30 seconds, sometimes 3 minutes, and all of a sudden it would start getting green and grainy. And I contributed that to SD cards. So I bought a new SD card. I reformatted, tried them, and not the original SD card, the new SD card, the SD card out of the camera I'm using right now, another GoPro. None of them made a difference, kept doing this. So I contacted GoPro. They went through a couple of procedural things with me, and right then and there, they warranty the camera. So I sent that back in. They're going to be giving me, I believe, replacement camera for that. But really easy to work with. I was impressed with the way GoPro handled that. It wasn't, it was cut and dry. Something was wrong with the camera. So down the camera right now, still waiting for that one to come back, but I can put my Canon into play. Probably going to winterize my buddy's boat tomorrow, so I think we'll do a little video on that, kind of what goes into winterizing these boats, from draining the water on the motor, changing out the drive lube. We're not doing an oil change on that this year. We'll do an oil change on it next year. He just had one done, and he didn't put a lot of hours on it this year. I do my boat every other year, so mine's actually due in the spring. I never change oil for winterizing. I always do it in the spring when I pull it out of storage. So we'll shoot a little video on that, and yeah, that's about what's going on. So we're going to let this keep heating up. I'm going to do a little bit of work on here. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm kind of all over the place in this video, but this feels pretty heated up. So let's get our tortillas out. The cookie's pretty dry. I've been kind of nibbling on it. So tortillas are just a little bit warm, which is nice. All right, the gratin potatoes feel warm. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, cheesy. Don't look too bad. I think we're going to actually use a salt packet for once. So I think we're just going to bring these right out onto the plate. Smell good. Actually look pretty good too. Yeah, like I said, kind of all over the place in this What's for Lunch. There's not a ton of, there's a ton going on, but nothing that's really stand out. Like, it's kind of run-of-the-mill stuff, other than the snowmobile wrap. That's kind of cool. So everything else is just kind of the daily grind. Salt on these potatoes. And let's get the entree out. I am curious to what this beef patty looks like. It looks like our heater pack kind of opened up a little bit. There's some pieces of the heater on here, which I see some guys. So I watch a guy, I think it's Steve, 1989 MRE. It's cool. He opens up a lot of these, from present day to the old days, and he's very knowledgeable on these, and I learn a lot from him. So He's one of the guys that kind of turned me on to like checking these things out. So if you are interested at all in these MREs, I think it's Steve 1989 MRE. He's on YouTube, and I believe he does some TikTok stuff also. Smells kind of like beef, very chemical smelling. Ooh, there's some juice. I don't know if I want that juice all over my plate. Try and get this thing out of here. So there it is. It smells like there's some vegetables in it. I think I smell the jalapeno. Oh, definitely the pepper jack. So, yeah. I think we're going to put a little bacon cheese spread on it. We're going to skip the mayo. I don't know what I do with the mayo. Or I can do cheese in the tortillas. Barbecue sauce on the patty. That might be kind of good. So let's cut this open. Let's put a little cheese on the tortilla. One of those. I mean, I guess I could do the hamburger patty right in the tortilla, but we're just going to put a little barbecue sauce on it. We'll try a piece without barbecue sauce. And we'll try a piece with a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. Let's try just a bare bones piece. Very dense. Not the most tasty thing I've ever had. I think we're just going to put barbecue sauce all over it. I think that'll help. It's definitely spicy. So that's good. Let's try it with a little bit of barbecue sauce now. I like it with the barbecue sauce. All right, let's try a cheesy bacon tortilla. That's tasty. And some au gratin potatoes. Not bad. There is a lot of ingredients on this stuff. Obviously to preserve it, but you know, take a look at all the ingredients. 140 calories in the beef patty and 230 calories in the cheesy potatoes, au gratin potatoes. Huh. All right, well, I'm going to continue eating my lunch here, and that is going to wrap up this episode of What's for Lunch. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. As always, please like, tag, share, subscribe. That helps out the channel. And until next time, thank you for watching.